Anything else on the agenda?
Yes, sir. I intercepted a report that China is currently building a covert submarine base in Sydney Harbour. This is a serious national security problem, and we should do something to stop them.
Oh yeah, I'll look into it. Anything else?
Yes, sir. Have a look at this video. There's a guy who films people on the train and counts how many white people and non-white people there are. We got his metadata from the videos, so we know where he lives.
Let me see that. This is serious stuff. This is exactly the sort of thing that a white supremacist would do. Russo, Wazowski, bug this guy's house, then listen in 24/7. I want a report by the end of the week.
Hey, Mr. Fowler, I was wondering if I could talk to you about something in private.
Sure thing, Kyle. We'll chat in the secret meeting place.
Alright, here's the deal. Does Mr. Burgess seem compromised to you?
Maybe. How do you mean exactly?
Well, whenever an actual terrorist attack is brought up, he always dismisses it. But when white supremacist bullshit is brought up, he always treats it super seriously, even though they don't pose any real danger.
Yeah, I have noticed that. I also noticed other things too. Remember last week? I walked into the main building and I noticed that there was this weird Chinese guy whispering in his ear, and Burgess was just sitting there like a zombie.
Oh yeah, I noticed that too. That was pretty weird. So, what do we do?
I'll talk to Burgess about our concerns. You go and talk to Craig about all this, and discuss it in secret. We don't know who might be listening.
Ian! Ian! Can you please stop spamming the threads with Muslim terrorist threats? You're not helping, it's making my job far harder.
Craig, I gotta talk to you about something in private.
You know, I'm very busy. I'm the only guy here who's allowed to work on actual threats. China, African gangs, Muslim terrorists. You know, I'm getting stretched pretty thin, Kyle.
Yeah. Anyway, come with me, I promise. It won't take too long.
Sir?
What? What? This better be about white supremacists.
Well, it is sort of. I joined this agency to help people and keep them safe. Isn't that our main job? To keep people safe?
Yo, sweet kid.
But sir, it should be, shouldn't it? We never go after real threats. We just sit there all day looking for excuses to spy on right-wingers and arrest them.
It's a serious problem.
No, it's not, sir. They barely exist. In the last 20 years, Brenton Tarrant is the only white nationalist terrorist from this country who wasn't one of our agents.
Yeah.
Think about when you first joined this agency. Didn't you have dreams of helping people and actually doing good? Don't you remember all the great things that you used to do, which really had a positive impact on the country?
A siege is underway in the Tasmanian town of Port Arthur, where at least 25 people have been shot dead in Australia's worst massacre. Another 26 are wounded. The gunman is holding police at bay. He's believed to be holding at least one person hostage. Most of the victims are reported to be tourists visiting the historic penal colony at Port Arthur.
Sir?
Obviously, I agree with what you're saying. How do you think most Australians think of this agency?
To be honest, I think most Australians probably just think that we're all kind of retarded.
Yeah, they do. We've lost our way. So what should we do? Should we just do something about it, or should we just quit?
I don't know yet. Mr. Fowler is speaking to Burgess at the moment. We should hear how that goes before making a decision. And also, don't let anyone know that I spoke to you, and keep this location secret.
Okay, sure.
Sorry, my boy, but we need to remain focused on this stuff. Look at this guy, counting the number of white people at train stations. That's very racist and concerning behavior. People shouldn't care about how many white people there are. Caring about it means he's probably a racist. We need to stop him.
Yeah, I don't know.
I tell you what, my boy. I know you're unhappy with what we are doing. That's part of the job sometimes. To cheer you up, here's a case file you might be interested in. If you want action, this will be right up your alley.
Well, it's a lovely day today. I think I'll go have a stroll in the basement.
Craig is on the same page as us, sir.
So, what did Burgess say?
I'm sorry, lads, but I couldn't change his mind, no matter how hard I tried.
You mean not to keep trying?
ASIO's fate is no longer in our hands. He gave me this file. The agency is planning to assassinate someone later this week. He actually thought it would cheer me up. I cannot work for an agency this evil.
Then it has all been in vain. The ideals of the ASIO founders have failed.
Not if we hold true to each other. Even though ASIO has become evil, doesn't mean that we need to become evil too. Let us stay here and undermine ASIO from within. We will not abandon this innocent person to torment and death. Not while we have strength left. Now, let's get to work.